Member for Canberra.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. This is a really important MPI today about the housing crisis currently facing Australia. And so I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to talk about some of the policies that our government is putting in place. Last week was National Homelessness Week, a week which raises awareness of homelessness in Australia and the importance of social and affordable housing as a long-term solution. And of course, in a country like Australia, everyone should have a safe place to call home, and this is something that our government is working on. And to mark the week, I visited the Early Morning Centre here in my electorate. And Nicole Wiggins, who runs the Early Morning Centre there on Northbourne Avenue, to hear about how they're going with their service that provides vital support to people experiencing homelessness in Canberra. They provide food, but they also provide services and link people up with a range of supports at their place there at the Uniting Church. And I've proud to engage with them regularly over the 5 years I've been an MP, but before I was in Parliament I was a regular volunteer there for a long time. And before that, volunteered at another organisation for many years, talking with people experiencing homelessness. And I think understanding the issues that can lead anyone into homelessness and the accompanying problems that people experience is just the most, it's a powerful example of why a home is so important for anyone to build their life and have a happy, healthy and fulfilled life. It must start with the security of a place to call home. And it's those experiences, talking with those people, that are a big part of what's led me to want to be in politics and part of governments that are going to fix these problems. Because while there are many in our community doing amazing work, like the Early Morning Centre and the volunteers there, and I want to just quickly shout out to everyone in Canberra that is supporting people facing homelessness, but it is governments that have a really important role in ensuring that people can find a place to go home. And that's why I'm so proud that that is exactly what we've seen from the Albanese Labor Government. A few weeks ago, I was really proud to join the former Housing Minister, Julie Collins, and also our ACT Housing Minister, Yvette Berry, to visit some new public housing in my electorate, which had recently been completed and ready to go in the inner north, and hear about how that housing was going to be soon. Some Canberrans would be moving into that excellent housing. It was a well-designed, beautiful, bright homes in a great location, and we've just heard the new minister talking about more of these dwellings that are going to be opened in Canberra shortly. And it's projects like this that are being built all across the nation as part of our $32 billion Homes for Australia plan. Additionally, our government and state and territory governments have recently signed a new agreement on social housing and homelessness. That agreement will see the ACT receive $157 million in funding to boost their construction program and build scores of new additional public homes. And this is what happens when you have the different levels of government working hand in hand together to address a crisis affecting Australians. And we all know that there is a shortage of housing, and we know that we need to build more homes quickly all around the country. And that's why one of the first things we did when we came to government was sign the once-in-a-generation National Housing Accord with the states and territories, with the ambitious goal of building 1.2 million homes by the end of the decade. It will be the most homes that have been built in our history, and to date the government has invested $32 billion to build those new homes. In fact, in the last budget alone, there was more money for new homes than in all of the budgets of the former government combined. Our government is providing national leadership on this issue. We're funding and incentivising states and territories to get more homes built. We're training more tradies, funding more apprenticeships and growing the workforce. And we're delivering the biggest investment in social housing in more than a decade to help reduce homelessness. For people who are renting, we've increased rent assistance, and for those looking to buy for the first time, we've assisted more than 110,000 Australians through the Home Guarantee Scheme. There's always more we can do, and I know that when I'm talking to my community here in Canberra that housing is, of course, an issue at front of mind, but I am proud to be part of a government who also have this at front of mind and are working to get homes for Australians.